He brought me in and he said, we want you to head up the purchasing department. Don't worry that you don't know anything about negotiating contracts. We'll take care of that. What we're really looking for is a numbers guy who can create a purchase order system for me. They were building 300 homes a year, and they were literally sitting in a conference room with stacks of invoices, with a stack of invoice for each house they were building. And they'd go through a stack of invoices and say, okay, lot 57, did this guy have upgraded hardwood flooring and upgraded siding? And is this the right price that we ought to pay for that? And while they had a marvelous feel for what the correct price was, it was a very inaccurate way of approving invoices. And what I did was, the first thing I did was create a budget from all of their contracts. Their budgets were actually on the old green accounting paper written in pencil. I put them into Excel sheets and made sure that all of the budgets tied to the contracts, later that was to be developed to where the system would actually create the budgets. And then I also created a system of all of the possible options that buyers could select in the houses, selected the subcontractors that were involved in those options, added a markup percentage, and came up with a margin. Created a purchase order system that when the purchase orders were created, they tied back to the budget, so it had guaranteed accuracy. And it allowed the time management of the president of the company and the chief of operations to focus on managing the exceptions rather than the standard option costs and the standard options. It reduced our margins by over 5%. They were doing 300 homes at an average price of $200,000 a home, so we were a $60 million company. The 5% we increased was over $3 million. When that system was created, the headquarters, the home office in Texas, wanted me to then move that system. They wanted me to come to Texas. They sent people from other divisions to Chicago so that I could teach them how to implement my system in their systems.